Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am filming this skeleton makeup tutorial. Super simple, easy for Halloween. This is also my first voiceover with my Yeti microphone, so hopefully this sounds decent. So I kind of did something similar to this look last year and decided to recreate it. So first we're going to start off with a primer. I used the Benefit Professional, I believe. I don't know how much this is at Ulta. It's kind of expensive. Then we're going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in the second to lightest shade. And what's funny is I actually used this shade as a daily foundation, and now it's way too pale for me. So you can really tell that I started like going outside because this foundation is way too white for me. But it works perfect for Halloween makeup because it's super freaking pale. Cover your lips all the way up because we don't need those, and then blend it down your neck. Also, I'm not good at voiceovers, so don't mind me sucking at this. Then you're gonna set that foundation. I used I think it's a Maybelline Stay Matte setting powder. I don't do voiceovers. Then I'm using this fluffy blending brush, and then I kind of just packed it on and then violently dusted off the excess. Then we're gonna go in with this NYX contour palette, and we're gonna start shading our cheeks. Now, I used a reference picture for this just because I wanted to make sure that I got the angle right. So basically, you're gonna try to like carve your cheeks out to make it look like you don't have any cheeks. So basically, you want to look like bone, essentially, I guess. I don't know, I'm not good at describing things. So I did it just above where I normally put contour, so it's a little bit higher than you would normally put it, but that just kind of adds the effect to a more bony, look. Then I took a smaller little brush and then just kind of added a darker shade to the top and just added some more dimension to it so that it wasn't so one-dimensional, I guess you'd call that. Then I just took the same brush with the same product and just kind of blended it down so that it wasn't as harsh of a line, and then just continued to add dimension to that. Then I added it to my temples as well so that you can get, add the effect from the cheeks to the forehead to look like really hollowed out and bony. And then I took a really big blending brush. This is technically an eyeshadow brush, I believe, and I just took that with no eyeshadow on it and just blended it out. Then took a contour brush, used the same contour shade, and put it all over my forehead and then also onto the jawline that I don't have. Then taking that smaller blending brush, I just added details to my neck, all the way down to my neck to my collarbone, and then just kind of, shaded, darkened stuff up. Then into this weird neck thing where like you push your neck forward so you can see like all the gaps, and then whatever went kind of inward into my, does that make sense? Whatever went in, I just darkened to make it look like it was hollow, I guess. Does that make sense? Sure. I'm not good at voiceovers, I'm so sorry. Then taking a light contour shade out of the NYX contour palette. Basically, we're just shading right now, and then later, we're gonna look real crazy for a minute until we finish this look, trust me. But I basically just took that and just kind of added some dimension to my eyes to make them look a little bit bigger. Then taking a really small little detailed eyeshadow brush, I took the same contour shade and added these kind of little points to the front of my eyebrows to add like the bone structure. Like if you look up a picture of a skeleton, it can really help you with the planning out your shading, I guess. I don't know. And then I took the darkest shade out of the contour palette that I have in my hands and added it to the very edge of the cheek contours along with the temple contours, and just kind of added it to make it look like it was really, sticking out and really dimensional. I don't know. And then I took that same blending brush and just blended it all together so it looks nice and smooth. ignore my awkward dancing. Then we're gonna take a NYX eyebrow pencil. Now, y'all know I freaking hate doing my eyebrows. It's like my least favorite part of my makeup routine. But I definitely extended the arch of my eyebrow. So basically what I did is I took where my normal arch was at and raised it up, drew a line to the tip of my eyebrow, and then whenever I went across the top, which you'll see in the next clip, I just connected it to that line. I wanted the eyebrows to be very dramatic, and I think I accomplished that, but I still hate doing my eyebrows. I hate plucking them. I hate my eyebrows. One of these days I'm just gonna shave them off and not have to deal with them anymore. But then you can kind of see that I connected that line on the top, and surprisingly, they turned out pretty even. Now this is the point where I should have stopped. I should not have continued to do what I was doing, and I regret the decisions that I made in this point in time. And then repeated the same mistake on the other side. And then I had very expressive eyebrows. Then I took a brush and then used my finger to try to save it, and then I ended up doing that. So I ended up saving and not freaking out and washing it all off like I would normally do. So then we're gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, which I got at TJ Maxx for $20, just saying. We're gonna take the bottom right shade. It's like a dark purple. I don't know what the name is called. I don't have it with me right now. And we're just gonna put that all over our lid. This is just gonna be kind of a messy look. Like, you do not have to be super specific with this. But I'm using a super fluffy blending brush so that as I'm applying it, it kind of blends as I apply it. So instead of using like a dense makeup brush, when you apply it, you just want to use the fluffy one, because then as you're blending it and as you're applying it to your eye, it's just gonna already look really blended. Then when we go to blend it later, it'll be a lot freaking easier. Also, trying to get this even with a really dark shade is not easy. Then I took the same shade with the same fluffy blending brush and I blended it on those weird eyebrow points that I hate, and then I put it on the temples as well as the cheekbones to just add more dimension to the look and also kind of tie the color in together because it was looking a little too brown for me. So then adding that purple really kind of tied it in. Then going in with this nude shade from the same palette, we're going to go on the edge of all of the eyeshadow with a fluffy blending brush and then kind of blend that all together just to make it, tie together. Then I took that really dark purple shade again with the small blending brush and I blended it all over my forehead. Then took the fluffy blending brush from before and then added the contour color on top of that to just kind of add it a little more dimension. Then we're gonna make our lips disappear again. Then taking the Maneater eyeliner by Tarte, which is my OG eyeliner. If you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know this is my all-time favorite freaking eyeliner. It's slowly dying. I've had this thing for like 3 years and it's just now starting to die. Like, cannot complain. So we're gonna add the weird nose. I don't know what you would call this, but we're adding the nose. Then after that, we're gonna make 2 weird lines on our cheeks from the outer corners of our mouth. From there, we're gonna start making the little points of where the teeth would go. So just slowly do this. This is the point where my pen started to die and it took forever. But don't do what I did and use a really old eyeliner. And then when I started like doing the top ones and then matched it so that it looked kind of even. I haven't done this in a long time though, so these didn't turn out super clean, but you do what you do and you work through it. But I am really happy with how these turned out. And awkward transition, which was really bad. So you can see that I connected all of the teeth line things. I did it all the way to the end of the cheek. Then I'm just doing a super simple small eyeliner on both my eyes just to add a dimension. Then taking the James Charles palette, I'm using the black shade, which I don't know what it's called, and just darkening the nose because it was kind of I had like gaps going on. And then I took the same black with the same brush and just kind of packed it onto my eyelid to add more dimension to the look because the purple was really purple in person. Then I also took the black and just added even more dimension to all of the brown. Also, realizing right now that I forgot to add any of the black to my neck, but that's okay. Then I took the sparkly purple shade in the James Charles palette. This was a last minute decision. I was not going to do this, but I decided to put this purple all over my lid, and I did not regret it. I love this freaking purple. I use this purple all the time because it's so freaking pretty. And I cannot, like, all the James Charles drama, I'm sorry, but the palette, who freaking cares? It's a freaking bomb-ass palette, and I love it, and, oh, it took me forever, too, to get that palette. Anyways, random rant over. Now, going in with the Moonchild Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette. I took the blue shade and just put it right on top of the eyelid to add like a more rounded effect, and then on top of the purple in the inner corner, which I actually use this palette a lot solely on top of other eyeshadow colors because it adds like a prismatic effect, and oh my god, I love this. I love it. Then taking this Revolution makeup. This is actually Halloween makeup from last year. I got this from Ulta. I don't know if they still have it. I don't see why not. I would just check ulta.com. And I'm just going to use this as a highlighter instead of a sparkly highlighter because this is wider than the foundation that I have on. So I'm just going over the cheekbones, anything that I didn't hit with the contour, just to make sure the dimension isn't super muddy and gross. And then I continued the same thing down my neck, even though I didn't do anything else down my neck. So then that's how that turned out. I'm really happy with it. Next, I believe we're gonna go in with the Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara. At this point, you can apply false lashes. I have some somewhere, but I could not find them. But I am globbing this shit on. Like, seriously, I put so much of this stuff on, it's not even funny. Anyways, I am really happy with how this look turned out. Like I said, you can add lashes if you want. I did not, only because one, I'm not really good at putting them on, and two, I just wasn't feeling motivated to do it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoy my awkward looking around, trying to do aesthetically looking things and failing. And now enjoy my outro. Okay guys, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this makeup tutorial look thing, then leave it a thumbs up. Oh, if you want to see more like it, just let me know. If you want to see future uploads, I'm going to be doing more Halloween style videos like this. Just go down below and subscribe, and you can hit the notification bell, and it will supposed to notify you whenever I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time. I regret the things I did. No, 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 no. Get off. Get off. Calcifer, get off. Oh my god, this cat is gonna be the death. From far away, it looks creepy. Spooky, spooky skeletons and shivers down my spine. Hey.